came down here to the park and I've been cleaning up. And we had really heavy rains the other day and the park flooded. So let me show you. Look how high the river is. See, it flooded this whole area. There's ice all over that. That's cool looking. Let's see. Oh yeah. It washed away the bank around this tree. Man, it's super full and super fast. And everything down here is like basically ice. I've got there's robins everywhere. Look at them. 3 little robins over there. 4. Spring is here. Spring has sprung. That's sad that it washed away this right here, but the good thing is I'll be able to look for hagstones. Because the river will have washed. And there's robins everywhere. The river will have washed new stones down through it. Got my waterproof Timberlands on. Gotta have those. And look at the moss and all the little onions sprouting. I really love those birch trees. I need to get me some birch trees for my garden. Look at this. Look at that little river, little waterfall back in there. Oh, it's amazing. Like I could feel the life in the soil underground, you know? Like it's just waiting to burst open. The last couple days, you guys, my hip has been hurting me so bad to the point where I couldn't even walk. I was stuck, just kind of hobbling around. And today is the first day it's starting to feel better, so I'm trying to get out and get some exercise so, you know, it can get that joint moving instead of being stuck in the house and sedentary. Look at all the little birdies. I brought some nuts to share with them. So I'm going to put some out. I'm going to go a little further though because it's a little chilly over here. Man, it really did flood. Look at all this. Hello, little birdie. Man, all these trees need a really good trim. Now that I know how to cut trees, every time I look at trees, I think of, man, how they can be cut to look better. Stupid. I had to get a Ring doorbell camera because somebody has been ripping out my plants in the front. And I have an inkling of who it is. You know, somebody who says they're a Christian. And it's always these people that say they're Christians, you know. And I'm not going to even say who it is because I don't, you know, whatever. But it's always the Christian. So it's a Christian person who I feel has like evil eye, jealousy negativity towards me, but also like envy, you know? And a lot of the things, like I've always been really nice to this person, and I think it's this person who's ripping out my plants, because she's come to me, they have come to me, he or she has come to me, and really said they really loved, okay, it's a she, said she really loved my garden, and I even went and planted, I'm just going to say who it is, because fuck all this, my neighbor, I think it's my neighbor across the street, because she has come to me, last summer, I offered to put plants in her garden and stuff like that. Of course, I'm not going to go over there and tend to her stuff. Like, that's your yard. I'm not going to tend to it like I would tend to mine. But I have no problem, like, planting some flowers for you and letting you, do your thing. That's cool. Like, I'm not trying to, like, gatekeep anything, but I'm not going to go over there and work in her yard, And so I gave her these flowers, and then she didn't talk to me anymore. And she started getting really weird with her animals around me. Like, I don't know, just being weird about the animals. Like, she doesn't want them around me because they like me more than her, it seems like. And it's so weird. She's just got this weird energy towards me. And then, she's never fed the birds, ever. That's always been something I've been doing, and, trying to get close to the crows, and suddenly she starts feeding the birds behind her house. And, like, all the crows are going to her house, and it's like, what the hell? And she, like, literally, she's lived in that house for a couple years, and she's never, ever, ever fed the birds. She's never. And then suddenly my flowers are being ripped out. So I had to get a Ring doorbell camera, because she gets up really early. I mean, sometimes I'll get up really early, like 5 in the morning, and she's already outside. And that's like the only person I can think of who would do something like that, because I don't know, this is just the vibe she gives off. And then when I first met her, you guys, I told you this story before, when I first met her, she gave me a bunch of, like, jewelry and stuff for some reason. And when I brought it into my house, you guys, I had the craziest dream about her. Like, it was a nightmare dream, kind of. Yeah, it was like a nightmare. Let's stand here and eat some nuts. And so I had to put those things that she gave me in a thing of salt to protect myself, because I had the craziest, scariest dream about her after she gave me those things. People are weird, guys. I don't bother anybody. I'm not the type of neighbor to, like, every time you see me outside, I'm going to say hi. And it's not because I don't like you. I just don't have the energy to socialize, For some reason, it sends my nervous system into a crazy thing. I'm going to try to give some of these crows these almonds. This is pistachios, pecans, almonds, cashews. Really good. see if anything comes and eats that. You know, when you shine spiritually with the divine light, a light from the divine, people can sense that and they'll hate you for it. So I've learned to not take how other people feel and treat me as a message about myself. It tells me everything about that person. I should have brought my big camera down here. There's a lot of little action going on and it's really magical right now. I always used to, when I was a kid, I would fantasize and make believe that puddles were portals to different parallel universes. I'm sure a lot of us did that.